Wake up and greet the day, it's Tuesday morning, feeling so alive. I'm ready to own it, but in the back of my mind, a thought keeps coming through. Government's trying to control us, telling us what to do. Manipulations, they playing with our minds, but I won't let them bring me down, no. I've decided, gonna dance the dance of freedom, sing a rebel's tune. No matter what they do, I'll have a terrific Tuesday. Hey, hey, it's a terrific Tuesday. Government can try to control, but they can't touch this groove. 1, 2, 3, let the music play, we'll rise above it all and have a terrific Tuesday. Big Tuesday, Tuesday.
Hello. My goodness, hello. Welcome to Terrific Tuesday. I am your host, Jeremiah. Give me 1 second. Let me figure out what I'm gonna do next. Hold on one moment. What I'm gonna do next. What you gonna do when Jeremiah from Terrific Tuesday comes for you? My goodness. Here we go. Ready? Watch this.
You had a good one. A weekend worth your time. I hope your Monday didn't drag you down. Left you feeling fine. I'm rolling into Tuesday with a grin and a spark. Got a little something for you right here in the dark. But now the calendar's smiling. The clouds are backing off. I got that first start feeling, and I'm ready to go off. Terrific Tuesday. What? Terrific Tuesday. What? All I got to say is what? Terrific Tuesday. Coffee in a paper cup. Keys on the counter ring. I'm stepping out with a lighter heart and a one-word sing. You made it through the rough part. Now look at you now. If the week tried to pin you down, you're shaking it out. But now the calendar's smiling. The clouds are backing off. I got that fresh start feeling, and I'm ready to go off. Terrific Tuesday. What? Terrific Tuesday. What? All I got to say. What? Terrific Tuesday. What? So if you needed a sign,
What's up, Kendall?
here it is in the clear. Shake off the slow move Monday. Tuesday's finally here. Terrific Tuesday. What? Terrific Tuesday. What? All I got to say. What? Terrific Tuesday. What?
Hi. How are you? Are you having a superly duperly awesomely amazing, fabulously super great, the phenomenally spectacular day? Is it your wonderful Tuesday? Are you having a terrific Tuesday? If you're not having a terrific Tuesday, why are you not having a terrific Tuesday? Give me 1 second. Do. Hey. Bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dee-da. And there's that. Perfect. Trying that. Perfect. Hi, how are you? Aren't you fantastic? Are you having a wonderful day? Thank you for being you. My goodness, watching. Here we go. It's Tuesday, man. Jeremiah, it's Tuesday. Do something funny. Dance, mother, dance. Well, first and foremost, I have to get my water. Water. It's Hawaiian water. Sorry, you're watching me drink water. Traffic Tuesday just went ASMR. I need to spit out my gum. 1 minute. Okay, I think we're good. What do I have? Do I have something on my face? Oh, I have something on my face. Gotcha. Okay. From our sponsor, Red Nose Wellness. This is from my sponsor. I am giving you good news. The good news is do not be an asshole. Don't be an asshole. From Red Nose Wellness. What? Yeah, baby. If sponsors are only like that. If sponsors were only like that. William says, I come with a warning label tonight. Please do not get me started. I am not one really bad, and I am not responsible for the words that come out of my mouth. Okay, well, here we go. Hey, honey, sometimes, William, people are like season on the tree. You just gotta let them go, honey. Sometimes the people in your life, you just gotta make sure you gotta say, if you are not one of my branches on my trees, you are the leaves. And sometimes, like leaves on the season day, just float away. I am not responsible for any of the sound effects. Sound effects. I can't find my color changing. So. Anywho, I'll wait till everybody kind of gets in here and I'll just kind of get started. But until then, how are you? Okay, thank you for lying. How are you really? Thank you for being honest. I swear if someone says I'm fine one more time, I'm going to lose my ever-loving mind. What? Goodness gracious. Oh my God. Sometimes in life you have to deal with assholes. And the message of the day is very simple put. What would you do for a Conde bar? What would you do for a Conde bar? Oh, William, you think, William, you don't think I'm, my goodness gracious, friend. Oh, you think people have crossed the line? People have crossed the line. If anyone doesn't know, I was disqualified from the Tulsa World's Best in the World, allegedly. I have not heard that from them directly. I've heard it from a third party. They will not answer my calls. They will not respond to my emails. I actually put a message out on my Facebook, and I will read it to you about 3 days ago. Where are we at? Hold on. Let's see. There it is. Oh, no. Can you? I'll read it. I'll read it to you. Tulsa World. Word on the street is that Red Nose Wellness was disqualified from the 2026 Best in the World competition after being nominated, and we were never informed. Our brand new company, Envira Vida, was also disqualified without notice or explanation, and from what we're hearing, several other companies experienced the same thing. If we weren't going to be allowed to compete, that should have been made clear from the beginning. So before I act on what's been circulating, I'm asking directly, is this accurate? No response. No response. There's a thing about a no response. Now, see, I get stuck and I get distracted and I will forget to respond to someone, or I will get caught up It's not intentional. Sometimes I'm just going through an emotion and I try to live by the words that it's better to say nothing than something you might regret. And there are a lot of people that care about me that in the moment, if I'm not in a good place, I won't respond. And in the moment, I feel like that's the most caring thing I could do instead of being misconstrued or misunderstood. But in the moment, the individual that reaches out to me or the individuals that reach out to me most certainly, probably, most likely don't feel the same. And then life goes on, you forget to respond. And then it's like, well, you're intentionally ignoring me. It's like, I'm running 2 companies and I'm trying to hold everything together appropriately. And I am trying my best. And I understand that I'm not the best at communicating. And for that, I'm sorry. But then there is malicious quietness. There is the maliciousness of no responding is the response. It's deliberate. And you have to differentiate the two. If someone is not intentionally responding to you because they're cowards and they don't want to respond because they don't want to have that confrontation, that only builds resentment. When you break down what resentment is the collection of missed opportunities for conversation, of saying what you wish you would have said and holding it and saying, I'm fine, it's okay. Resentment is the regret of not having conversations that don't have to be as aggravating or confrontational as one might put in their head. But one, and this goes for companies because companies are ran by individuals, and this goes for individuals in relationships and in families, that we work up this terrible story in our head of disaster and we catastrophize how the conversation is going to go. And instead of confronting that fear, we avoid it. And when you avoid the conversations and you avoid speaking up, and when you avoid having those difficult moments, that's where resentment starts to grow. And not just resentment, there's other emotions that are also at play, and it's not advantageous. It is not good. It's not healthy to hold on to conversations that you feel you might need to have. And here's a pro tip. It is better to have a conversation, even if it's worded badly, than never at all. It is better to try to have a conversation than to never have that conversation in the first place. Because the difference is where you can say, I did try. Me words no work. I did try to have a conversation. I did try my best. I did try to be the change I'd like to see in the world. I did try. Nobody can take that away from you. But if you don't try and you run, again, nobody can take that away from you. And you hold on to it. And it starts shaping your character and it starts shaping who you are. And it doesn't matter about all the other people in the world. You know your truth for good and for bad. You know what's good for you. And you know what ultimately you're going to choose to do. Wow, I have a positive message. And I went from 12 to 4 viewers. That's funny. And I don't give a damn. Even if I had 1 viewer, even if I had no viewers and I seen one person watch this and it's entirely later on, then this message is for you. It's not about the quantity. It's about the quality of a message that's trying to get through. Hello. Are you there? Can you hear me? You have to be very strategic with how you approach life. Life is not easy. It's not going to be easy. It's not meant to be easy. And you have to take it for a grain of salt. A grain of salt. Salt of grain. A grain of salt. What's up, William? Isn't that funny, though? Isn't it, William? So, what am I going on about? Life, man. Life and focusing on the positive. Well, how do you find the positive whenever the positive is hard to find? How do you find the gratefulness when the world around you seems doom and gloom? How do you find solace when you feel hopeless? How do you find God in a godless world? Oh, hey, look, hey, B. Good to see you, B. William says, it's even funnier when that advice gets to confirm an NGO that basically, instead of checking their own advice and just take a deep breath and step back, they decide to panic and create their own lies. What's up, Dad? Follow the money, son. Who owns the Tulsa World, aka media? Start there and tell me where it takes you. Well, it takes you to a mental health facility donating $1.3 million to a Tulsa World charity fund. One day before being notified that both of my companies have been disqualified. And in that same day, you find out that 3 days before the competition ended, that same company found themselves on the nomination list magically. But insider sources have graciously informed me that none of the employees were asked to nominate said company. Follow the money. Ain't that funny? You want to follow the money with Red Nose Wellness? I specifically actually asked my dad and mom to watch Terrific Tuesday because I want you to follow the money with Red Nose Wellness. Be very transparent and open and honest. 2024, about August, I had a lot of things going on at work, and I had this conversation that I did not feel like my time at my employer was going to be, at the time, was going to last for much longer. I had several different reasons of feeling this way. I won't get into those details, but I will tell you that my bonus mom, B, specifically gave me $1,000 to help start Red Nose Wellness. I tell people that, you know, in the August, I tell them the logistic part of being told I need to start my LLC and I need to get the web. But nobody asks how I paid for it. I didn't just have $1,000. So bonus mom B was very caring and very loving. Thank you. And donated $1,000 to start Red Nose Wellness to what it is now, to everything that you see me on social media, all the things I did. That was because of someone that cares a whole awful lot and believes in the push and the movement and the reasoning behind it and believes in me. We do. What's up, Great Night? And I was following the money, Dad, And I self-reflected. And 2 years later, tonight, ironically, we're having this conversation. I wanted to say thank you. I wouldn't have been able to start Red Nose Wellness if you guys didn't give me the money to start it. I had every reason and excuse in the book of I'm saving my money and I'm going to do this. And because you love me and love the family and everyone, you made sure that we made it a possibility. And I did exactly what I said I'd do. I started the LLC, I started the website, and I would not be where I am today if you didn't believe in me. The reason I bring this up is because you need to check who you believe in. And I'll get to the religious part in a second, but I mean, when the chips are down, when you need to call someone at 3 a.m, who do you call? Who can you call? If you're in a panic, and I mean like you really need something, who's the person that comes to mind? Even if you have to call them a few times. If it's me, obviously you have to call me a few times. But if I see you calling 4 or 5 times, William, I'm notorious for not calling back William or return his calls, but the times that you've called 4 or 5 times, I've called you back pretty freaking quickly. But who do you have in your corner that is supporting you emotionally, financially? I have to be persistent to get the person I need when the world is falling apart. It's true. But there are moments in life to which we need to show our graciousness for the people in our proverbial circle. And we need to show grace and forgiveness and patience and tolerance and love and joy and excitement for the people that are there. Aww. Creep Knight says, my husband is my support, my rock, my moon, my sun. Philip, my goodness gracious. What I'm getting at is check yourself. How are you where you're at? How did you get to where you're at? I was looking around my office today and I was thinking about it. $1,000, you can choose to pay a bill and it's equivalent to buying fish and eating it. And yeah, you're full, but what happens when you don't have fish? Or given $1,000 and you invest in yourself and you take a chance on yourself to survive. The awards are vanity. I appreciate you voting for me. I appreciate you supporting Red Nose Wellness. I appreciate you all for backing us on Terrific Tuesday and on Invera Vita, which is new, and I probably should push it more than I do, but so I'm told. And Red Nose Wellness. But if you forget who to be grateful for, if you forget who is helping you along, if you forget what made you who you are, and you lose sight of that, you are only destined to to a whole world of misery and loneliness, and ultimately resentment and aggravation and a very unhappy life. And I'm mentioning this for a reason. Don't fall asleep. Was it Paul and Simon? Jesus went into the garden and told Paul and Simon, don't fall asleep. And he went to go pray. And Paul and Simon, they fell asleep. And he came back and he's like, I told you not to fall asleep. Didn't mean to fall asleep. They went back to go pray. And they fell asleep. Was it Paul and Simon? Can someone confirm? It's very akin to don't forget. Don't forget. We are living in a very godless world. And the greatest trick the devil ever played was he convinced the world he didn't exist. And with a slip of the tongue, he breaks friends apart. He breaks family members apart. And he does it so subtly. But he's not omniscient and he's not omnipresent. He doesn't have that power. But he's convinced the world he does. Let's change the words from don't fall asleep to don't forget. Because it's easy to forget. Quick, what was your last dream? You know, you had a very vivid dream. You had a very intoxicating dream. You wake up. It's at the forefront of your memory. And you swear, I'm not going to forget. Simon and Peter. Thank you. I swear I'm not going to forget. I swear I'm not going to fall asleep. And then you fall asleep. And then you feel shame because you forgot. No, that was just one name. It was or it wasn't? Hold on. Let's figure it out. Hold on. I hope you had a good day. Who did Jesus tell not to fall asleep? Dun 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 dun. It was only just one night, because if you go later on after they pass the team, you'll come to where he asked Simon Peter to do you love me? It's supposed to be, do you love me? Right, but who were the sleeping? Oh, okay. It was Peter, James, and John. And he asked Simon. So it was just Simon? Yeah. Oh. But yeah, Simon can't resist falling asleep after a full and stressful day. But bear with me. Don't forget. Simon Peter was the one who denied Christ 3 times. Wait, is Simon Peter one word? That'd be a horrible first name. What's your name, Jeremiah? What's your name? Simon Peter. Is it Simon or is it Peter? Is that your first name and middle name? No, that is my first name. What's your middle name? Derek. Simon Peter Derek. Yeah. I'd hate that. We'll just say Simon. Don't fall asleep. Don't forget. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget who takes care of you. Don't forget who loves you. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget where you're going. Don't let the rest of the world with all of its hatred get the best of you. Don't let negative people get the best of you. Hurt people hurt people. Negative things happen. You can't avoid negative things from happening to you. But you can choose how you respond. B, you gave me $1,000. At the time, I had other bills. I could have easily just lied and said, yeah, I'll do it, and then pay the bills and temporarily get me out of that hardship. But I didn't. I did the hard thing and I did what I said I was going to do. And here we are. And I'm grateful that I did. But now I'm looking back at all the times that I didn't do what I said I was going to do. And I took the comfortable route and I paid the proverbial bills. And now you look at things and you go, woulda, shoulda, coulda. What's up, SB? My goodness. We're talking about gratitude and life. But what I'm getting at is you can't control what you should have done. You can only control learning from what you decided previously and deciding, are you going to be better than you were? Because if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. Got that one from my dad. I know. Hey guys, I got SP. What's up, SP? SP going on a SP. What I'm getting at is the devil is alive and well. Not well, but he's well on his way of torturing. And as he said to Eve, do as you please. But be aware that it doesn't come in harsh decisions. The devil comes whispering in small little suggestions. I'm so glad you're here, SP. But be aware of the people that actually care about you. And you're not going to be perfect. You're not supposed to be perfect. 2024, Red Nose Wellness, I knew I was getting fired somehow, some way from my old employer. I didn't know why. But if you've ever gotten fired, you know it's coming. And I listened to my intuition, I listened to my heart, but I listened to the people around me. And I'm grateful that I did. But that's what friends are for. And that's what support's for. And that's what true family and people that care about you are for, is to help you see the things that you might not see in the immediate moment and to trust them, regardless of how crazy it feels or sounds. And when you need help, to ask for help. and to do your best to make an agreement that everyone agrees on and to grow from it and to deliver. I still have agreements that I'm needing to deliver on. I'm human. It's not an excuse. I'm just being honest. But step back for a moment. Look at the world. What do you really see? I know. And I hope the best. I hope the same for you. I do, SP. But step back. What do you see? If you are surrounded by negative, how likely are you to see more negative? And if you find support and you find happiness and you feel you have the support, how likely are you to see more of that? I really struggle with other people's interpretation of the Bible and Jesus. I feel like society and the devil have perverted Jesus to a very unrealistic, unrelatable as a whole. And you can't have this conversation because it is very likely to offend other people, because people that are very insecure with what they believe are very likely to lash out because you're questioning their belief system. And when you question someone's belief or make others question their belief system, they get really angry and they get really, really defensive because that's all they know. And if you make them question, then they have nothing else to rely on, which realistically, it's like, if you know that you know that you know, there's nothing anyone can say that's going to bother you because they're just showing ignorance and you give them forgiveness. But I struggle with other people's interpretation of Jesus, and I struggle with other people's interpretation of the Bible. And the majority of people that want to talk this game about Jesus Christ have hardly read the Bible themselves, really just one time through. Look, I know Exodus is a freaking bore, okay? Half the Bible's history lessons. It's like, unlikely. Not interested. My opinion. If that offends you, then I'm offended that you're offended. Now we're both offended. Can we move on? But it's ironic, and what I struggle with is people forget to include the most coolest part about Jesus. And Jesus being one of really, really influential, loving examples of the world. There's people that are very Christ-like that I know today that are very loving and caring. B, you're one of them. SP, you're another one of them. Maybe one day I'll be able to include myself. I struggle, as I know a lot of us struggle. But it's to love regardless, and you struggle with loving and compassion and forgiveness. You do, and you will, but you still love regardless. You have compassion and forgiveness regardless. Slap me, cut my hair, spit on me. Sounds like a bad porno. I love you regardless. because you can't control other people. You can only control yourself and how you respond to scenarios. You're not perfect. No one's going to be perfect. But how about that? How about the qualities of Jesus? Look, if you're Muslim, then switch it to Muhammad. If you have something negative to say about someone else's belief, what would Jesus say? What would Jesus do? It's what gives me the freedom to talk about Jesus or Muhammad or Buddha, Krishna, Gandhi. I talk in a perspective of what would Jesus say? Would Jesus have all this hatred? Atheists, I love you. Fuck you. I hate you. I love you. I'll burn your house down. I love you. Please don't do that. I know you're a hurt person and hurt people, but I'm not your enemy. Jesus showed anger. He did. It was in the temple when they were selling fox fur and all that jazz. But you can have righteous anger. I'm angry with the world. I'm angry that there are evil people doing evil things. I'm angry with people that have malicious intent that are just wanting to hurt other people. Yes, he flipped a table. Had a whip. Sound effects. But are you going to be and embody what you say you believe? Or when the tough gets going, are you going to sizzle up and fold? That's the true character of who you are. It's not what you did. Not really. We all do stupid things. What can you make out of it? Can you apologize when you're wrong? Can you admit when you're wrong? And when other people are not the nicest to you or the kindest to you, can you forgive them? I struggle to forgive them. I know, because you're human. That's part of your humanity. Ultimate test. Stay awake. Don't fall asleep. Don't forget. But I'm so mad. I want vengeance. Yeah, I bet you do. You want vengeance? You want tyranny? You want someone to feel the hurt that they made you feel. You want vengeance. Where's that coming from? Who is that coming from? Is that you? Doesn't sound like you. Surely that's not you. Invest in your friends, invest in your family, invest in the ones that you believe in. Dad, you invested in me. Thank you. It's not such a fairy tale and as nice as I can put it. It's very complicated. But Josh, if you're ever watching, my brother Josh, you invested in me. The terms are a little not what I expected. And my brother Zach. Oh my goodness, Zach. If you're ever watching, you have invested. I think you're giving everyone a run for their money and time and love for how much you have invested in me in more ways than I could ever thank you for. And you know what my brother Zach says? I love you. Today, we are on a countdown. 20 days. 20 days, 8 years ago, Emery died. July 27th. You know, from all the cancer, from all the shit that little girl went through, even at the very end, it was nothing but love. It was nothing but love, man. I know kids have love, but I mean, it was an extraordinary amount of love, and it was a love for me. I used to be more of a tyrant than I already am. And when I was a teenager, when I was 17 years old, I became a dad. And it was exactly what I needed. God gave me exactly what I needed. She saved me more ways than none. I was her dad, but she was 100% and is an angel. That's cool. Way to go. She saved me more ways than I could ever than I ever did or could think her. What is a dad supposed to do? She was nothing but love. And then I figure God needed a little bit more love in heaven. You have to share. You can't be stingy. People in your life, loved ones, we all are here on a lease. We should heed to an understanding that we need to take care of our property. And when I say property, it's not really our property, is it? It's God's property, depending on what you subscribe of belief. And if you're of any other religion or no religion, then fit it into whatever analogy that you might need. Because I ain't judging. I have Buddhist friends and Muslim friends and Christian friends and Jewish friends and atheist friends and agnostic friends and gnostic friends, theist friends and Hindu friends. I once had a friend that claimed that he was a Satanist, but I refused to truly believe that, and I would put money on it. He was just lost. But I still loved him and wished him well, regardless. I just, because of humanity's law of reasoning. Oh, she was. SP says, I thank you for sharing. That is a blessing to all of us. Sounds like she was a true angel on earth who is now in heaven. No, she's all the little red birds that fly. The natives say whenever you see a cardinal, it's one of your loved ones coming to say hello. We have nothing but cardinals and bees and butterflies. And in a way, I truly do feel that that's God's way of saying, hey. It's probably a bargain she's made with him. My basis of being alive until I get to see her in some shape, way, or form is how did I do? I'm not perfect. I fuck up. Sometimes largely and sometimes smallly on a regular basis. And that's not an excuse, but I'm human and I have to understand that I'm human. I don't respond to scenarios the best way. And I'm not this godly, perfect person. I'm not. But I'm trying my best. And if we're friends, I know you're trying your best, regardless if you want to admit it or not. So ultimately, the only thing you need to come up with and to come to terms with is who's in your corner when the chips are down. Who are you grateful for? What do you need to do to succeed? Good night, Kendall. What do you need to do in your life to be the person that the world needs more of? And ultimately, who do you want to be? It's a scary world out there, but it's also phenomenal. It's fantastic. I tell you, today I was walking past flowers and I took a moment to smell the flowers. And they smelled like shit, but they were beautiful. And I came to terms that some flowers are not worth smelling. They're pretty, they're gorgeous. When it comes to aroma, I'll save my my sniffer. Nobody knows. Be grateful. Years later, I wanted to take a moment. Thank you, B. Thank you, Dad. I know Dad's humble, and he'll say, "Oh, listen to me. Thank that woman." Well, thank you, Dad. But thank you, B. How would you know what a good smell is if there wasn't a bad smell, right? Hey, by the way, can we also give some great applause and thank you to Creep Night for some wonderful content on Facebook, on the Facebook page? Thank you. Thank you. And if you ever walk into a store with a propane container and you want to risk the lives of those employees, shame on you. Do not take your propane containers in the store. You are not supposed to do that. That is not okay. Leave them outside, please. If you haven't seen the post, I'm telling you now, don't take propane containers into the store when getting them refilled, okay? There's a reason they're outside. Go to Dollar General, there's a reason they're outside. Don't take the propane containers inside. Love you, B. Did I cover that? All right. Great night. If you are on social media, can you please share that post? There's a post that says very, very specifically, don't take your propane containers in the store. Creep Night works in retail at the moment. I say at the moment until Invera Vita ends up hiring her. Just saying, foreshadowing. If the price is right. And at the moment, that is a serious thing. Don't take your propane containers inside. No. What was that, 3 now? Ultimately, what I'm trying to say is be kind. You're going to screw up. Dude, what are these peeps thinking when they do that? Oh, no. It is a smile, it's a bam. It goes a chicka, 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 boom. Chicka, boom, boom. Hold on. One moment. One moment. My projector screen went off. And so I was just going to say smart. It's one of those smart screens. Smart projectors. Come on. Here we go. Ask somebody who's actually trained in all that. What, to do it, to not do it? William, to do it, to not do it? Are you a welder now, William? How do you know, William? We all want to know. We want to know. Ah. I know it's not the traditional Terrific Tuesday. William, do you want to make a video on it? You can come into the Red Nose Wellness office and we can make we can talk about making a video on propane. We'll do it outside. See what I did there? We'll talk about making a video in the office. We will make a video outside. How's that sound? Oh, guy, I'm going to say I had a stupid first year. I must blow me up in the wedding class. I'm glad that you didn't get blown up. That would have been exploding. All right, so moving forward, things are about to excel at rapid speeds. You're about to see me in a different capacity. I'm not giving too much away, but what I will say is hold on to your butts. It's going to be a bumpy ride. You can shut me up for a little bit. You can cap in my kneecaps. But if you don't take me out completely, if you don't do your due diligence, then that mercy that you show or the weakness that you show by not completing the fucking job will be your downfall. Take me out of a competition. That's fine. Disqualify me for. Oh, wait. Yeah, you didn't tell me why. Right? That'd require you answering emails and phones, messaging. You can shut me up for a little bit. But if you don't take me out completely, well, that's on you. What's up, Iggy? I care about you. And I love you. And wherever you may be, whatever you might be doing in life, don't take life too serious. Oh, and please, one more word from our sponsor. Don't be an asshole. Because whoever you're an asshole to might be the wrong person to be an asshole to Two. Be kind. Be the change you would like to see. And here, one more thing. I have a few more things, but one more thing. Back to what I'm saying, and I have to be very strategic of how I'm talking. I don't want to fall into defamating characters or being misconstrued, so I'm very careful with my words. Be very careful with who you fuck with. Because one day, you might fuck with the wrong person. A person that's on a whole nother level. A person that does not mind going to great lengths just to see how far you can take it. If you want to spread love and positivity, I'm all for it. If you want to be a hateful person, if you want to be a hateful entity, if you want to partake in evil doings, leave me out of it. But whatever you do, make sure that you're not trying to take away my positive, my happy messaging, because I don't take well whenever you start doing that. Okay? Directly talking to, knowing for a fact that one individual is watching this. Yes, I'm talking to you. I'd like to say stop it. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. But we both know you can't do that now, can you? So respectively, all I've got to say is check. Just check. I hope you like checkers. Because that's all you're playing when I'm playing chess. Just keep on playing your checkers. Check means nothing to you. I got it. But you're starting to involve my friends. You're starting to directly affect people that I care about. And I don't appreciate that. So check. Check! Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I'm better at playing checkers. I hope certain individuals watching, because if you are because you are a check please. I'm better at playing checkers. I am better at playing checkers. I'm damn good at playing checkers. All I'm trying to say is I'm a competitive motherfucker, and you just piqued my interest. No idle threat there. You think you're slick slim? Let's play. I appreciate you. Okay, that's fine. All right. So, ending note. I want to tell you some truths. And I know it's 9 o'clock. It's 9:04. So I'm going to tell you some truths real quick. It's not nice, but it will be legal. Ooh, I like that, Iggy. No, that's 100% truth. That is a true statement. Hey, motherfucker. What's coming for you will not be nice, but it will be legal. I like that, Iggy, because it's very true. Dum, 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 dum. You'll find out a mosh Jesus, or will it? Or will it? Or will it? Yes, it will. All right, positive messaging, okay? I'm going to break the fourth wall. I've been saying this recently, but I'm speaking it straight to you. You are not broken. You might feel a little disoriented and you might feel a little bit of a shuffle of not feeling the normalcy that you typically feel. That is okay. That does not mean you are broken. It means you are growing. If you are growing, you are sure to experience uncomfortability, because nothing that you'll never feel absolutely at peace when you're growing. You ever have growing pains when you're little, growing, stretching, have those leg sores? Ever grow out of friends? It hurts. How would you know what a good day was without a bad day? Love the game of life. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. You're not broken. Everything's going to be okay. When someone brings bullshit your way, just realize it's just bullshit. And this too shall pass. Okay? Here's some fundamental truths. Nobody will tell you, especially if you're on the verge of that you might need to find yourself praying, and you might find yourself getting closer to Jesus Christ because the world's going absolutely insane in the membrane. I will absolutely gladly and proudly point you. If you don't want to read the whole Bible, you don't have to. Just go to Matthew, specifically Matthew 6. Specifically Matthew 6, where it says, don't be like the heathens. Start there. Where it says, don't be repetitious when praying. Pray once. Pray in a closet. Start there. It's not as complicated as it seems. God already knows what's going on with you, okay? So that's between you and God. You don't have to involve the rest of the world. And rest easy and believe that you've got this. Period. There's more of the process to it, but we don't overwhelm people, because overwhelming people just ultimately leads to people not doing the thing that they probably should do. Start there. Give me some guidance. And I do. Whomever's watching, I hope that you find whatever the hell you're looking for, and know that I absolutely love you. I love you until you give me a reason not to love you, and then I try really hard to keep on loving you, but I might keep my distance from you because I just don't trust you, and I'm like, sound good? Is that fair? I hope so. Don't laugh at other people when they are struggling. If you find yourself laughing at other people or mocking other people or being hateful towards the people that have been hateful towards you, realize that whatever demonic nature has gotten the best of you for the moment, but it doesn't mean it has to get you for the rest of your life. Still talking about checkers. I'm talking about God. You're talking about checkers. Other than that, you're wonderful. Reach out. Talk to me. Message me. Find a way to contact me. You can literally call Red Nose Wellness at 918-933-0905. I'll answer. I would preferably really appreciate it if you want me to help you with your anger or parenting education or health and wellness or positivity integration. I'm more than happy to talk to you. I'd rather you talk than to bottle it inside and feel like nobody cares. Because if you feel nobody cares, you're full of shit. I care. Well, Jeremiah, you don't know me. I don't care. I don't hate. I'm weary. I'm aggravated. I'm irritated with individuals like my sister. But it doesn't mean I hate her. It's, I love you from a distance. Sorry, Casey. Just don't say eye to eye. That's just generality. It's like my Aunt Kathy. Love her. But somewhere along the way, we just disconnected. Maybe it comes back. Who knows? I'd love for it to. I have friends I don't talk to anymore. I love them. They frustrate me. They irritate me sometimes. Actions, words, ideologies. Doesn't mean I hate them. Just means I'm irritated. I'm quite easily irritated. You're human. Forgive yourself. There's more than 8 billion people in the world. You're not going to agree with everyone. Oh, and by the way, if you recently have thought about you are losing your mind because you can't remember certain things, you're like, I'm just losing my mind. I feel like that is a direct attack from the devil. You are not supposed to remember everything. But you can't give yourself a hard time if you haven't asked God to, at least at the very minimum, help me remember the important things that I need to remember. And the rest of it, I guess, is just hog chewy. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Does anyone have any questions, comments, gripes, or complaints, or comments that they'd like to leave? I'm going to do one of those like quick songs, but not songs. Go ahead and put it into the comments. I'll answer them real quick, and then we will getting on with a terrific Tuesday. Cool. So go ahead, ask in the comments while I'm waiting for you guys to put your questions in the comments. I'm going to play a song. Cool. I wish that you were here. I wish that you were here. Wish that I could see you smile again. Wish that I could hold your hand. I wish that you were here. I wish that I could see your smile again. I miss you so bad, and I won't forget you. Wonderful times that we had, and I miss you. I miss you so bad. I miss your smile, miss your laugh, miss all the times we had. Miss you. I miss you so bad. One day you're here, and the next thing you're not. Sometimes I'm going insane, but I realize you're not the only child that I've got. I've got your brothers, and and I love them the same. But I feel like a part of me's missing. I feel like I'm going insane. I miss you. I miss you so bad. Won't forget you. All the good times that we had. Something like that. I miss you. I miss you so bad. Won't forget you. I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. I hope that you... Oh, you guys actually responded. Oh, shit. I didn't know you guys were actually responding. I was about to just end it. End the show, that is. Ew. Okay, let's answer questions real quick. I was actually kind of like low key thinking that you guys were like leaving, and I'd like look up and I'd see like 4 viewers. Yeah, sorry about that. Kind of got into the music there. Wee wee. Okay, hello. Last thing I read was the board games. Monopoly. You'll find out a match. Jesus. My brother and I used to play. Okay, read that. Fair, same. I guess you're growing. Thankful for it. Thank you for the support. Guess I'm growing and thankful for it. Thank you for the support. You're welcome. My goodness, fair. I'm the same way. Me too. Nope, already read that. Okay. Team Joey. Nope, already read that. All right. Also, if you aren't, please follow Terrific Tuesday. Okay, never mind. I was reading all the books, or I was reading all the comments. I thought you said something more. Yes, not. We were just listening to that song. Did you mean to sound so badly, or was that just like you fucking around and finding out? Oh, boy. All right, now, it's time for the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Text my number. I sent it on Discord. I will text your number on Discord. Meaningful moments, man. What kind of genre should I make the Terrific Tuesday ending song? What kind of vibe are we going for? I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. I hope that your Monday didn't suck. Now it's Terrific Tuesday. All I gotta say is what? Johnny Cash? Okay, you got it. No loop pedal. Let's go country. Did you say death metal? I'm not going death metal. I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. I hope that your Monday didn't suck. Now it's terrific Tuesday. All I gotta say is what? I know you might experience assholes, but assholes don't know what you've got. And when you watch Terrific Tuesday, well, you'll surely find out a friend is what you got. I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. I hope that your Monday didn't suck. We have to do this real. Hold on. Hello, my name's Jeremiah. Right? Dum 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 dum. I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. I hope that your Monday didn't suck. Oh! And now it's Terrific Tuesday. All I gotta say is what? I don't know what the hell I was going for there. Mm-hmm. Here, hold on. You want death metal? Hello. I hope that you Tuesday. All I gotta see is what? Wait, where's the? Oh, there it is. Hey guys, it's death metal time. Meow. Pitch correct. I wonder if I sound like T-Pain. Happy belated birthday. Wait, whose birthday is it? Oh, Iggy. Iggy turned 25. Okay, here you go, Iggy. This is for you. Happy birthday, Iggy. Happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. You're 25 years old now. You legally qualify for a quarter life crisis. Yes, we will deliver a quarter life crisis to your residence promptly. Everyone has a quarter life crisis to which they don't want to admit. And that's fine. Happy birthday. Tax dollars, how that work. Think about it. Who paid that donation? Who paid that donation? I know who paid that donation. Out of all the positivity I'm giving you, Dad, you're talking about the donation, the $1.3 million. Okay. I'm gonna read something to you. Okay, how's that sound? I'm gonna protect the person to whom graciously helped me start the rabbit hole. Okay. This is a text that started, and I need to be very careful. Okay, no, this has too much revealing information, and a snitch is a bitch that ends up in a ditch with a stitch. But I'm going to read it. girl, such and such just slipped up big time in the blank county staff meeting. She just said that grandiosity, a place, does so much more than just client care. She said that they just sent out a check to charity and the number was in the millions. And then they went on to say that they want all the employees to feel valued and supported. Yet we have not had raises or got the bonuses we were supposed to be getting this month. But let's send a check to charity for millions of dollars and then rub it in the faces of the employees busting their asses to make a buck. Like, I can't even believe what the fuck I just heard. I couldn't control my face anymore. I had to go off camera. Anyways, got to call my 9:30. That starts a fucking rabbit trail. Follow the money. I did. I just wanted to know exactly like what was the charity. And then I found out the charity was more than just any other charity. I was like, oh shit. Then I found out who paid the charity. Oh shit. It's public information, you dumbasses. What are you doing? Pay the people what they're worth. Stop firing good people. Stop trying to get rid of good people. Be kind. Oh, and FYI, don't be a fucking asshole. Okay? You have a lot of good employees that I still back, by the way, that are, for the moment, still working for you, that really care about what they do, and they really care about helping clients, which I do too. But because of all the evidence against you, you do not. Go fuck yourself and stop being an asshole. Sincerely, Red Nose Wellness. Mic drop. See what I did there? Did I miss any part? Oh, and for the record, if by chance you have people that drive automobiles for clients that might need them in your sister-related company, stop being an asshole to the drivers. Stop being very scandalous, because they ain't going to end up well for you. But you already know that, don't you? I'm just saying the quiet part out loud. I wish you well. I hope you get everything that you deserve. I hope you have a day. But honestly, I hope you go outside and touch some grass. Okay? I'm bothered because you're bothering the people that I care about. You don't think people are telling on you? You don't think people are watching your every single freaking move? You can go on for a long time, but you can't keep on going on and screwing people over like you are and expecting nothing to happen. That's not revenge. That is not hatred. That is not a threat. That is justice, and justice is coming for you. Good luck. We're all watching from the sidelines, going, well, shit. Drinking our proverbial coffees, going, wish you well. No hate here. Sucks to suck. Because at the end of the day, you can lie to everyone. You can get away with it. But you have to answer to Jesus Christ. Okay? I'm not perfect. At least I can admit it. I make mistakes all the time. I'm not justifying it, but at least I can admit it. The question you need to ask yourself, are you doing the best you can? Because, Murray, that was a lie. Anyone else? Thanks, Dad. I'll make a red nose retreat. They're greedy and evil, and wish them well. I hope you find Jesus Christ. You're welcome. This is coming from someone that adamantly was like, I'm agnostic. All the evil in the world is turning me more and more into a fucking Christian than anything. So keep on, devil. Keep on keeping on. It's not an invitation. But it is an understanding that no matter what comes my way, I'm good. I'll be good. And if you temporarily cut me down, that's fine. I'll find my way back up and I'll be good eventually. Because you can't take away my truth. You can't silence everyone. You'll try. It's fine. Take care of yourself. Thank you for being you. I'm done. What? All right. Bye. You guys are beautiful, beautiful souls. Seriously, though, it's 9:30. I gotta go. All right, right? I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. I hope that you wanted to smoke. It's Terrific Tuesday. Because I'm still standing. I'm still standing. I'm still standing. I'm still standing. All right, I gotta go though. Don't be an asshole. Sincerely, Red Nose Wellness. Hydrate, exercise, take care of yourself. Bye. You want to see a magic trick? Watch this. Ready? Watch. Watch. Ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.